Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So I probably look very different than my thumbnail. I filmed a get ready with me a couple days ago using some new and old products, and I went to edit it last night and realized I'd forgotten to film an intro. So I'm just quickly doing an intro for you guys today. I actually just filmed this look if you're interested, so I'm going to have this look up coming up soon as well. But this is a little get ready with me today, doing my New Year's challenge, which is to rotate through my makeup using old makeup. And one of my ideas was to do regular get readies with me's using some of the products. So I am using today in this video the Anastasia Soft Glam, and that is a palette that I haven't reached for in quite some time, and as well as a couple of other products and a few new ones as well. So if you're interested in seeing that look, I'll actually insert a photo of what the look was, and then just keep watching and you'll see the rest of the video with the get ready. Okay, so we are zoomed up nice and close to my face. I have my hair in a towel, as you can see. This is one of those Aquis like turby towels, and it is fabulous. So anyway, let's get started on my face. So I have prepped and cleaned my face, just got out of the shower. So I'm going to start off with the ByTerry. This is, why is it not focusing? The Cellularose Brightening CC Serum. So it has like a ball inside, and you kind of shake it up, and it just gives my skin a little bit of color. Actually, my ears are trapped, I can't hear. So it just gives your skin a little bit of a bronze glow. You can actually just wear it on its own, but I want a little bit more today. I have worn this on its own, like if we're on vacation and I'm not wearing makeup, and I just want to look a little bit bronzy and glowy, and it's a blurring effect. I don't know if it blurs on me, but it's just a little bit of bronze. That's why I like to use it. Probably not the best product under this. I just got the Uemura, and it is the Lightbulb foundation from the extra 20% off sale page on Sephora. And this is the one that is the essential oil. There was two, and I couldn't decide which one, and the essential essence one had more higher stars. So this is how it comes, and I will be honest, the way it works is a bit of a pain. It's a dropper, and it is very liquidy and sheer, so it's kind of messy, but I'll overlook that for the price. So I'm using my Sigma foundation brush. I have used it with a beauty blender, and so this is what I do, is I just drip it onto here, which is a little weird, and I've dripped it all over the place. So it is strange, and I don't really like that, and that's probably why it was on the sale page, but the product is nice. So I have used it with a beauty blender, but because it is so sheer already, and then adding beauty blender, it just makes it even more sheer. So I like the coverage I get with a brush instead. And the color I got, I think it was medium light sand. I'll link, or I always link all the products I've used below. So I do really like this foundation. I know it's probably not the best for me because I'm very oily, and probably I need a little bit more. So you see it's like a dripping thing. It's very weird, and I've dripped everywhere. I don't know if the other one was like that. I didn't get that one. I just got this. No, I lost my train. Oh, so it is a dewy, shiny foundation, but I don't mind. I really like that. But other oily skin gals might not, but I particularly like it, and I've been wearing it so much since I got it, and I really like it. There's like a very subtle scent, nothing bad. It's like just like a nice fragrance. That's it. So there you can see it's very sheer, very light coverage, and very dewy. And it does actually last quite a long time, which is nice too. So now I am going to use my Clay to Peau concealer. So what I've been doing, I mentioned to you guys, if you're new, I got this from Marshall's, if you can believe it. So it's in the color Ecru, and I just swipe it under my eyes. I find that's the best method, and I have a little bit of scarring still here from my cyst in the summer. And then I use my little mini, this is the Pro Beauty Blender, the mini one. I didn't realize the colors were different. I just thought people bought them different colors just based on color preference. But they are different. Like, I got the original pink in a FabFitFun box, and it's nowhere near as nice as the nude one that I had. So I think the consistency of the product is a little bit different, but I could be wrong. So there we go. I'm just loving this concealer. It is so sheer and lightweight and doesn't settle into fine lines. It's just so nice and super pigmented. So I'm really enjoying that. And then next I'm going to put on my eyelid primer because it does take a while to dry. And this is the Fenty one. And it's in a doe foot. I just swipe it on my eyes. And then I actually use a brush to smooth it out, just so that there's no lumps and bumps. And this one is a very sticky primer, and I don't know if it's that great as far as holding eyeshadow on, but what I have noticed, and I've mentioned to you guys, is it makes my mascara not transfer. I don't know how or why, but it does. So I'm really enjoying it for that aspect. So speaking of Fenty, I am going to use my Match Stix. So these are old that I haven't used in ages, and I really like them, and I just keep forgetting to use them. So I have, this is the contour one, and this one is in Mocha, and it's just a stick, and all I do is I just put a line here, and then I blend it out. And I forgot my blending brush. I use this Real Techniques one, and I just rub that in. I do prefer my Bronze and Glow from Charlotte Tilbury, the 2-pan powder, but this is also very, very nice. And then I just rub the excess kind of on my jaw. I have I don't know if it's a square face or a round face, but it's a big face, whatever it is. And I don't have much for cheekbones, so I just kind of put that in. And then I am going to use the, also by Fenty, is the highlight stick. And this one is in the color Trippin, and it's kind of a peachy gold color, which I really enjoy. And I'm just going to put that on the high points of my cheeks. Now I find using cream products, it kind of messes up my whole routine because I kind of do all my face and eyes, and then I do highlight, blush, and all that kind of stuff last. But because these are cream, I usually put them on first. So it's another reason why I always seem to forget to use them. Another little interesting fact about Fenty, if you guys follow Trend Mood, she did a yearly poll of what's your favorite. She did favorites for everything, and one of the topics was what was your favorite beauty brand, luxury beauty brand, and Fenty by Rihanna was #1. So I thought that was really interesting. So this is my big Real Techniques brush, and I am going to use this little sample of the Hourglass Veil powder, and I'm just going to give a light dusting of powder. I don't normally do a lot of powders because I find the more layers I put on my skin, the worse I look and older I look. But because this is such a dewy foundation with that essence and oil in it, I just like to tone it down a little. And there we go, just a tiny little dusting. And then for bronzer today, I'm using my Hourglass. This is the Luminous Bronze Light. It's really nice, but it's just not my favorite, I have to admit it. And I'm going to use this Heavenly Luxe brush by It's Cosmetics. I like using an angled brush when I do bronze. And I just tap that in. I've definitely decided the Hourglass powders just aren't for me. I do have this bronzer, which I do enjoy, but it's not my favorite. I like a deep dark bronze, and I find this isn't really dark enough, and then I end up putting on too much. So there we go. See, I'm using up old products. Super proud of myself. Okay, so now I'm going to pull out my Anastasia Soft Glam, and I'm going to use the peachy shades. Shocker. I'm going to start off over the whole lid. Sorry, this is backwards. With this color here, which is called Tempura, and I'm going to put that all over my lid using my Heavenly Luxe brush from IT Cosmetics. And it's just to give me a flat base, just so everything's even and I have a smooth canvas. And I mention this in every one of my videos in case you're new. I'm blind in this eye that I'm working on. This one. I think I'd know by now. I'm blind in my right eye. So I used to always do it off camera, but a couple of people said to just do it. And because they're visually impaired as well and just want to see how I do my makeup. So now I'm going to go in with the color Orange Soda. That's this kind of orangey peach color. This is a beautiful palette. I just always forget to use it. And I'm going to use this new MAC 217. I got this from Marshall's. I got so many neat things over the holidays from Marshall's. It was unbelievable, including this cool hair turban. They sell these for $40 at Sephora, and I got this for $15 at Marshall's, and I bought a bunch of them and gave them as gifts because I just thought it was a really cool idea. And I love using these towels, and I always take them with me on vacation. So because some places you go, they don't give you lots of towels in the hotel room, or if you're staying at friends, you don't want to use up all their towels. And I find a big bath towel is just too big for my head, so I really enjoy these little turby towel kind of things. And then next I'm going to go in with this burnt orange, and I'm going to just darken that up a little, focusing mostly on the outside. I'm just loving these orangey peach colors. It's what I always gravitate towards, I know. Somebody recommended, because I'm doing this challenge where I'm forcing myself to pull out all my makeup and rotate more often, and one subscriber gave me a great idea of using one palette for a week and just doing a different look every day. And I think that would be a great idea for me because I gravitate towards the same shades over and over again. And I did that with the Charlotte Tilbury palette, the Stars in Your Eyes, and I forced myself to use all the looks, and I ended up using colors I never would have used, and I ended up loving them. So for the shimmery color, I'm going to use Glistening, and I'm going to use my finger. I just really like using my finger with these shadows. I bought the Sultry palette, and I've been just using my fingers for all the shimmers, and I really, really like it. And that's just a little bit of gold. Very, very pretty. I really like this palette. I don't know why. I always forget to use it. Maybe because I have 500 of them. So now I'm going to go underneath my eyes, and I'm using the other end of my IT Cosmetics, and I'm going to use that burnt orange color. And I'm just going to focus on the outside. Go. And I think I'm just going to darken up the outside a little bit more, and I'm going to use this sienna color. It's kind of a terracotta, just to deepen it just a little bit more. Oh, that's a little too much. So I'm going to blend that out with my Sigma blending. There we go. Now I am going to do a blush, and I pulled out this Charlotte Tilbury. This is the color Ecstasy. It's one of her swish Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop blushes. And I am going to use my Sigma brush here, and I just swish it around in the middle there and just put a little bit of pop on the cheeks. This is a really nice color and it goes with so many looks. So I am going to do my mascara and eyeliner off camera because it's pretty boring and it takes up too much time. You guys don't want to sit here and watch that. And then I'm going to dry my hair and we're going to come back together and do lips. And I'm going to use one of my new Bite Sparkly Lipsticks. So see you in a few minutes. I am back and I am ready to do lips. But first I just wanted to, I forgot one thing, and it's this gold eye pencil that I got from Urban Decay in that little 4-pack kit that they put out on the sale page for Christmas. And Mel Thompson sometimes puts like a sparkly liner in her waterline. So I've been doing that and I've been enjoying it. So let's just quickly do that. It doesn't really make a huge difference. It's just a little bit of sparkle and I really like it actually. I should have done it when we were close up, but anyway. I find if I use a darker color, it makes my eyes look really small and beady. So this is just a light color and I really like it. Okay, so lips. So I did buy 2 of the, what are these called? They're from Bite, the Crystal Cream Shimmer Lip Crayons. So they brought these out, I think January 1st, something like that. So I ordered 2, the peachy colors, of course, and I love them both. Yesterday I wore the Candied Guava, which is this one. And I'll swatch that for you. You do have to go in quite a few times to get the color on your lips, or at least I did. But they were super long lasting. Well, at least this one. I've only worn Candied Guava so far. And this one is the Rose. Sorry. I got this from Drunk Elephant and I love it. It was in my holiday kit. This is Rose Glaze. And I saw a couple of other colors that I might try. So this one is Rose Glaze. And this one's a little bit lighter, more pink here. So I think I'm going to wear the Candied Guava again. That's this guy here. It's like a bronzy, orangey peach. There was a fuchsia or something, I'm not sure. I really like Bite as a company, and these are really comfortable on my lips, and you guys know I'm really into shimmery metallic lips at the moment. I see that Marc Jacobs has also brought out a shimmery lipstick. I think there was only 3 shades, and I quickly looked at them when I was in Sephora, and I wasn't crazy about the colors, and they don't have the best reviews. These have 5-star reviews. And like I said, I think I might get a couple more colors. There we go. I think it goes nicely with my eye look. And it's just one of those pencil things, super easy and to for portability. And there we go. That is the final look. So I've used some old makeup that I haven't used in a long time, like the Fenty and the Soft Glam. And then I tried some new stuff, this new Urban Decay and the Uemura foundation. So I think I'm well underway for rotating through my makeup. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And I will do some more again in the future and just keep this rotation going. So thank you again for joining me today, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.